Go ahead. In this thing, is this on now? Oh, I'm live now. Hey, First Christian. Good to see you. It is Wednesday morning around 10 o'clock, and time for our weekly update. Um, one of the, I don't read many books outside of the Bible. I've got two things that I really read on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. One is, of course, is my Bible, and I read that and read that. But I also have a concealed carry magazine that gets shipped to our house every month, so I read that as well. But when I meet with the preachers up in Tupelo once a month, they encouraged everybody to read a book called Future Church. So what does the church look like in the future? What do we have to do? How do we need to adapt? And one of the chapters in it was talking about unity and love, and how we need to, how preachers need to, how people in the church need to look past the numbers of what's in church to figure out where the unity is coming. And I read that chapter and I'm like, that makes good sense to me. Because how do we look at, how do we deal with unity? How do we see growth? Do we see it in numbers? Well, yeah, that's obviously one of the ways that we do it. And because we look at the church, we look and we say, how many people were at church on Sunday? Oh, there was 68, there was 104, there was whatever the case may be, and we see that as a barometer. But this author in this chapter is trying to get us to see that it's more than that. It's about unity. It's about loving each other. And in the chapter, he talks about how messy that is to have that love that we're supposed to have for one another. And because when you love someone, and when you love the church, it gets messy. And when you love each other, it gets messy. And so that is what he's trying to convey in this chapter. And I read that and I went, that is so true. But what happens with preachers? What happens with teachers or people in the church when they're looking at all these things? They look at the barometer of what was our attendance like on Sunday. I've never... Well, let me rephrase that. I don't think in that aspect anymore. I'm not about the numbers. What we have on Sunday is what we have on Sunday, and I'm about the spiritual growth of the congregation. So when I'm reading that chapter, I'm going, that's the barometer. It's the barometer is that spiritual growth that we're supposed to have, and how we're supposed to be loving on one another, how we're supposed to be messy with one another, how we're supposed to encourage and discipline one another, and how that is the barometer of the spiritual growth. When we look at the numbers and we look at the unity and the growth that we're having, that's the barometer. So we love you guys, and we want you to come. We want you to worship with us. But we want you to get messy with us too. And so I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go get messy. All right. So Sunday morning, Sunday school. We have high school. We've got little kids. We also have, I think we've got the grade school covered. I'm going to check on that to make sure, but I think we have preschool through grade school. I think that's covered. We don't have junior high, so just so you know, so when you come on Sunday morning, those are the classes. I'll make sure that we get I'll get something out there for you on Friday, just to let you know what classes we do have. I know someone came by yesterday to grab one of their teacher books, which is awesome. So just be aware of that Sunday morning Sunday school, it launches this week, but we don't have all the teachers filled, but we're going to keep pressing forward with this, in the trajectory that we're going. So just be aware of that. Also, Sunday night is the kickoff again for our Sunday evening Bible study. Everybody in the fellowship hall, plus our youth will be meeting as well that Sunday night. So make sure that you're here for that. Also, one other thing, on January 22nd at the North Boulevard Christian Church, we are having we're going to be attending another leadership conference. It's the same conference that I went up there with Van and Herb just a few months ago up in Baldwin. But now it's going to be at the North Boulevard Church, and they are opening it up to anybody who wants to come. I'm hoping we have a lot of people who want to go to this. One of the reasons why is because it will open your mind and open your spirit up to the purpose of the church. What are we doing? And how are we supposed to be getting messy together? How are we supposed to be loving one another and our roles that we have with it? And once we get the roles and understand all these things, it's going to help propel us to be even better at the unity, at the love, at the messiness, and it'll just help us do that. The reason why I'm promoting this, the reason why I'm asking you to let me know if you want to go, is because they're getting a food truck, and that food truck needs to know how much food he's going to have to get. So all you got to do is pay for the food truck. All you got to do is pay for the meal at the food truck. You don't have to pay for the food truck. It's already been bought, I'm sure. But it's the meal for this. So please take note. I want to know that you want to go. I mean, it's open to elders and deacons and ministry team leads, Sunday school teachers. Ladies. Yes, this is open to everybody. This is not just a men's retreat this time. This is an everybody's retreat. So anybody who wants to go and learn more, it's going to be for like 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Not a big deal. On Saturday the 22nd. Let me know. I'm going to keep plugging this because I got to let them know so that they can let the food truck know and everybody can go. All right? All right. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you later. And we love you. We'll see you on Sunday.